Hey everyone, this is Sean Smith, the Pinkcaddiecoach, and in this video, we're going to be talking about how to use comparison to actually increase your happiness and your confidence. All right, so let's be honest right out of the gate here. Mary Kay is obviously full of primarily women, and one of the things that you women do really well is compare yourself to other women, and generally it doesn't leave you feeling any better about yourself, right? For instance, let's say you're at seminar, you're at leadership, you're at career conference, and you look around and compare yourself to the success that other people are having, how many ribbons they have, the suit that they're wearing, where they're sitting in the arena, or whatever you can possibly do to compare yourself to somebody else and basically create misery. And maybe you've heard some version of the quote that comparison is the thief of all joy, or it's the death of happiness, or whatever your version is. And there's a lot of truth to that. However, it's really a function of what you are comparing yourself to. So if you use it properly, comparison can actually create more happiness, more joy, and increase your confidence. But in order to do that, you have to look at what is the actual factor that's creating your emotional state. And what that factor is what you are comparing your current state to. Now, that doesn't mean that you look for, like the biggest loser in the room and compare yourself to her, although that would actually work. But what it means is you can decide that wherever you are right now in your life is better than what it could be, or better than where you were before. I teach my clients 5 words that help them manage their self-esteem and confidence. And those 5 words are, it can always be worse. So no matter how bad everything seems to be going in your life, how worse could it be? So you have a skincare class. 9 people told you they were coming, only 2 showed up. It could have been 1 or it could have been 0. And if you compare the 2 to the 0, then you actually feel a little bit better about the fact that 2 people showed. But if you compare your 2 to the 9 that said they were going to come, well, now that gap is going to cause you to feel worse. Similarly, what happens in Mary Kay a lot, when I ask somebody where they are in their business, they'll usually say something like, well, I'm not where I want to be, or I'm not where I should be. And all that does is remind them of how much they are underachieving. And since they're comparing their current reality to something better, they feel worse. So instead of doing that, compare where you are now to where you were last year. Or focus on the effort that you put in when you could have just threw in the towel. So for instance, a lot of people run up against the end of the seminar year or whatever their goal period is, and they don't hit their goals, but they still kept going in the middle of all kinds of things falling down around them in their personal life, and yet they still stayed upright and they still kept charging forward. And that's important for you to notice. That will also increase your self-esteem, increase your confidence, and give yourself that pat on the back that instead of throwing in the towel, instead of quitting, you actually kept going. So this is one of those concepts, like many in personal development, that is very simple, but it's not necessarily going to be easy because you're dealing with habits that have been running in your head for years and years and years and years. So you probably are used to comparing your current situation to something better and making yourself feel worse. My challenge for you is to flip that around and actually watch yourself be able to create more joy, more peace, more happiness, more motivation, more inspiration for working your business just by simply switching what you're comparing your current reality to. I promise it will work. It's based on the way the human mind operates, and I want to hear what you're committed to focusing on that's going to increase your confidence and self-esteem and increase your motivation to work your business. So on this page in the comment section, I'd like to hear that reframe for you. So instead of focusing on this, you're now going to focus on that. So hopefully you'll take me up on this challenge, and it will serve you in increasing your happiness in your personal life and increasing your success in your business. I look forward to celebrating your results. I'll talk to you soon.